Hey guys, it's Olivia here from Olivia's Catastrophe, and I'm so excited because today I get to announce that there is Adultathon running in February, and this is an adult fiction based readathon. There's a lot of us here on booktube who read adult fiction, and I'm excited to read all the adult fiction books with you guys. We have some wonderful co-hosts who are Jessica from Read by Jess and also Kasha from Kasha in Bookland. The Readathon is running from the 1st of February to the 29th of February 2020. We'll be using the hashtag Adultathon on Twitter for any posts or reading updates that you want to share, and the same one for Bookstagram if you choose to do this readathon through taking photos of the books that match the prompts and posting them on the day the prompt is set for. Having said that, you don't have to read the books on the set day of the prompt. You can just read the books whenever. I just thought it'd be fun to base the adult fiction readathon on a workday week because that's kind of how we roll as adults. So even though this readathon is running throughout the whole month, there is only 7 prompts to make it easier for us, and so we can just take it at our own pace, and I'm going to read you through those prompts now. Monday, don't we wish it was yesterday? Read a historical fiction book or read a classic. Tuesday, it's still only the start of the week? Black coffee, please. Read a book with dark themes. Wednesday, happy hump day. It's a long week. Read a book with 350 plus pages. Thursday, let's pretend it's Friday. Adults can have fun too. Read a book by an author you already love or a sequel to a series that you love. Friday, we survived the week. Listen to an audiobook to give your eyes a rest, or if audiobooks aren't your thing, read a book that's 100 pages or less. Saturday, time to live it up with friends. Buddy read a book. However, if buddy reading is not quite your thing and you're a lone wolf, read a book with either the words night, dream, or moon in the title. And that can also be in the series title. Sunday, the day to chill at home with a good film. Read a book that has a film adaptation. So there are your prompts. I welcome blog posts, Bookstagram posts, vlogs, booktube-based adult fiction recommendations. Give them all to me and let me know if you post one because I would love to read it and share it around the interwebs. And I'm just going to quickly tack onto this video my own TBR for the readathon, which I'll just tell you about very quickly. So for the Monday prompt of reading a classic, I'm going to read Island by Aldous Huxley. I know that he wrote Brave New World, which I have not read, but Island was available to me and I just thought maybe I should just give his works a quick try before I try Brave New World, which is one of my sister's favourite books. Then for Tuesday, reading a book with dark themes, I'm finally going to take a dip into Nevernight by Kristoff. I've heard so many things about this series and it is adult fiction, even though many people seem to mistake it for young adult. So I'm going to be reading it as a show that, hey, this is truly adult fiction. For Wednesday, reading a book that's 350 plus pages, I'm going to be reading Eggshell Skull by Brely. The cover to this one and the pale pink colour just instantly grabbed me when I saw it on Goodreads, I believe, and it's about a legal system and taking your victim as you find them. So it sounded very complex and interesting, and I've been intrigued by reading more books based on law things, so I'm looking forward to seeing if I enjoy this one. Quite different from what I usually read. Then for Thursday, reading a book by an author I already love, I decided to go with one of my favourite poets, and that is Audrey Lorde. I'm going to be reading Your Silence Will Not Protect You, and this is her non-fiction work, and it's not actually poetry, but I know that I love her writing and I've read some of her essays before, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing what this one is going to bring me. I'm really digging the pale covers, as you can see. For Friday, I'm taking the option of not listening to an audiobook but reading a book that's 100 pages or less, and I'm going to be reading Aftermath by Alexis Hall. This is a short novella, it's like 28 pages I believe, and it's a continuation that continues on straight after the events of Glitterland by Alexis Hall, which was one of my favourite reads of 2019, and I really just loved this new adult romance book, so I'm going to just continue on and read this novella to see what happens immediately after the conclusion of the first book. For my Saturday prompt, I'm not going to buddy read, but I'm going to read something with night in the title, and that's going to be The Night Mark by Tiffany Wrights, and I really don't know anything about this book other than I read The Bourbon Thief by Tiffany R, and I loved that book so much. It was so intense, it was so steamy, and it just hooked me from beginning to end. So it's about time that I try my second book by her. If I don't have time to get around to this, I believe I will, but if I don't, I can double up this prompt with Nevernight by J. Kristoff. And then for my Sunday one, I'm going to be reading The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. I got this one from somebody on Hauling It, which doesn't always make me too hopeful about whether I'm going to enjoy it or not, but I'm going to try my very best to, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I can make myself watch a film on my own and watch the movie adaptation as well. So there you have it, that's my TBR, and this is the Readathon. Please let me know in the comment section down below. Are you planning to join in with Adultathon? And if you don't think you will be able to, let me know a very good adult fiction book that I should consider reading as soon as I possibly can. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more, and also have updates on what I'm doing for the Readathon. And don't you forget to hit the notification bell to be updated every time I have a new video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.